G'day guys, welcome back to another week of building the Soleil rail. It actually has been a while since there's been a Soleil video. I allowed the centisma to take up most of my time, but I think I've got things pretty well sorted now and I can get video out of each of my builds. So what I have done since the last video is completed the ratlines on the lower level, and what we'll be doing this week is working from this level up to the next level up. So we'll be fitting the dead eyes, the shrouds, and then they will be joining down here, and then we'll be running the shrouds up to the next level. So I'll set the camera up and we'll get started. Okay, next up we're going to fit the dead eyes to this platform here. There's 4 holes for the dead eyes. I've drilled them out about 1/2 mil extra because they're extremely small holes and I don't think we'll get the ropes through there. As you can see, this part is quite messy the way I've done it, and the reason for that is the instructions don't show you how to attach there, so I literally just wound it around, glued it in place and did it that way. I've since then got a book called The Rigging of Period Ship Models, which shows the correct way of doing it, and that's the way I'll be doing it on that upper level. So I'll show you how that's done. On the instructions, they say the dead eyes are connected by a piece of rope that goes across like this. That same book I was talking about says they used to use a piece of wood, something like this. It was called a photo shroud. I think that's what it's called. So we'll be tying that onto the shrouds here, and the dead eyes will be attaching onto that. So that's what we'll be attempting to do anyway. So I'll just get the camera ready and everything we need, and we'll start doing that. Okay, next up we just have to put a couple of lines across like for the rope ladders as we did before. So exactly the same way, just start with your slip knot. I'll go into more detail for those that haven't seen it before when we do the upper ratlines. So I'll just get this quickly done and then we can continue. Okay, now I'll show you the way the book has taught me how to run these lines, shrouds, down to the dead eyes. I've already done two on the other side, which is this rope you can see just here, and we now alternate that. So you do two on this side above that, and then two on the other side above that. So we just get this first rope through. Make sure it's a little bit longer than the actual, or below the dead eyes down the bottom there. So I'll just get myself a piece of rope and we'll tie this off. You start with just an ordinary slip knot, and then just get it back as far as you can up against the mast. Pull it tight. And then just a dab of glue to hold it in position. And then we cut off the shorter of the two lengths of rope. Now we just have to seize that. So what we do, we're just going to use a half hitch knot, just go around, back through the loop, and then pull it up tight, as close to the top there as you can. Now we just have to do that 4 or 5 times. just another dab of glue just to hold it there, and then just trim off the excess that we've got left over. Okay, now we just have to thread these ropes down through our hole here. If I can grab it. There we go. Same with the other one. And just pull it around so it's sitting in the correct orientation. And they just go down to the dead eyes below. So that's a lot neater, and then the next one will sit above that, and then the last one on this side will sit above that. I'll just drop the camera down and we'll start attaching these to the dead eyes. Okay, that's those first two done. So now I'll have to alternate, do the other side, and then we'll come back and finish over this side. So I'll go on with that now, get that done, and then we'll come back when we start tying the lines across the on the rope ladder. Okay, we just work our way up the shrouds here till we get to the top. It's just reasonably easy, what should be. I've so far done about 1,300 of these knots, and there'll probably be another 160 on this lot. So yeah, we just do a slip knot at the start, push it down so it's even, come around the next rope, just pull it up, and then we go back through again, just below there, and then as you can see there's a figure 8, pull that tight and we get our knot. And then we just do exactly the same thing as we work our way over. That's reasonably easy, but it can get quite boring after a while. But I've certainly sped up since I first started doing this. So then just a touch of glue at the big first knot and the last. Trim them off, and then you go up to the next one. So I'll continue doing that all the way to the end, and then we'll come back and wrap this video up. Okay, that completes that mast. It's all done, that section, both sides. So going forward I'll get the rest of these done. It shouldn't take too long, and then next week's video we'll do the very top section of the mast. There's not a lot involved in that. So once that's done, I believe we do a little bit more rigging, and then we work on the officers' quarters on the stern of the ship. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.